Hi guys, little update from me. So last night we had the Guildford Crit, a local race for us. We tend to have like a few sponsors along, and for anybody that's been to Guildford, it's always like a really good event. It went really well for the team. We took the first 4 spots on the night. Guildford itself is always like such a brutal race. Genuinely like one of the hardest on the calendar. It doesn't matter if you're like the best guy on the field. I really think it's just a really brutal course, and there's no easy way around it. It ended up just being myself, my teammate Max, and Dan Tullett as well, my other teammate. We were the 3 away in the finale, and coming towards the finish, like we had a good enough gap and decided to race it. So that didn't work out too well for me. 2 of the little guys going up the climb, and I was suffering like a dog, but it was a good result anyway. Really good workout, and happy to see Max clearly going well. He did a massive job for me at a race in Devon last weekend, the Totnes Veer, where I won, and he was a key part of that. Max is a quality rider, and we've been teammates for a long time now, like all the way through, being guided by Tim, and he's like the closest thing I have to a brother on the bike. So it's always great seeing him do well. Tour of Britain's still a bit of a way off, but as we start looking in that direction, like he'll be a key part of our plans for that.
So hello, Road to Tour of Britain viewers. Sorry I've been a bit quiet recently. I had a week off the bike last week, just as a general chill out really. I put a lot of work in for the first part of the season, and I just needed the mental rest and a bit of the physical rest. So I just had a chill out week and enjoyed myself. I got 2 dogs last year, so I took them to the beach for a day. I just chilled out as much as I can to get myself ready for the second part of the year. And I'm out today in the rain, but morale's high. The reason morale's high is it's day 1 of my 8-week training block into the Tour of Britain. I spent last week chilling, but I spent 1 day with the guys from Watchshop dialing the TT position, which I'm out the TT bike today. There's always some form of time trial at the Tour of Britain, and it's always an area where I've lost a bit of time or similar in the past, so I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen for next year. So yeah, morale's good.
It's an absolute stunning day here down in Hampshire today, and I'm lucky enough to be on a pretty easy few days. I was thankful enough to get my second COVID vaccine yesterday, which is great, and takes a lot of pressure off in terms of travelling for the next few races. Since Guildford, my next big race was supposed to be the Volta Limburg, but unfortunately that one has been cancelled. Not COVID related this time around. Instead, a lot of Europe has been hit by pretty major flooding, which we really couldn't have foreseen. So it's a big miss to have that one off the calendar. That was one I was really looking forward to. So now I'm starting to begin a new training block, and the end of which will be the Tour of Britain. Between now and then I've got a few sort of target races. The next one on the cards is the Tour Series, and that's really going to lead up to a few races that we've got lined up abroad, including Polynormand in northern France. It's a lumpy, long 1-day road race. I'm really hoping to go well there. That'll be my next target on the 15th of August.
Yeah, well, I was kind of getting back into the swing of things with the training. Into June, I had a week or so in the Lake District and riding, getting some good rides in there. And then, got struck down with COVID. And to be honest, it's knocked me for 6. I wasn't good for probably about 10 days. Really just massively fatigued. No chance of riding my bike or turbo or anything like that. It was trying to get as much sleep as I could whilst looking after 2 little ones, really. So and it's taken me, I'd say, a good 2 weeks following that to be able to actually get out and bike and have any energy to be able to push on the pedals with any significance. So yeah, probably lost maybe 4 weeks in total. It's now just about trying to get some fitness back really on the bike. So just trying to get back into the routine of that side of things now. It's been a bit of an unknown really, because like between now and Tour of Britain 2019, last edition now, we've had one race day, which was in Belgium at the start of 2020. So you never really know how you're going until you're in that kind of racing setting at a decent level. So now I need to put some work in now and try and get to that point where I was a month ago. Say, yeah, well, I'll wait and see where I'm at in the coming weeks. Really, no stress. If I get myself in good shape, then I fancy it. But I know if I'm not in good shape, it's not going to be a fun week at the Tour of Britain. And there's probably opportunities to help the team in other ways. So yeah, we'll see how the next few weeks pan out. Really.
Hello, Road to Tour of Britain viewers. James here from Ribble. Just done a little video to update you all on how training's going ahead of the Tour of Britain. It's another scorcher of a day here in the Peak District. I'm just outside the small village of Eyam. This climb here in the background, you can just see the road twisting up there. That's the road out of Kerber village up to the top of Kerber Edge. If you know that one, like a real steep climb. All eyes, all targets now are onto the Tour of Britain from our point of view. Prepping for that as much as we can. I did my local time trial the other night to keep my muscles firing, keep myself adapted to the TT bike ahead of the Tour of Britain, because that's looking likely that we might need it. The team's starting to come together. A few guys know if they're going to be selected yet. A few guys are sitting on the fence. No doubt there'll be some disappointments, but that's the look of sport. So yeah, we've got Tour of Norway coming up in August from the 19th to the 22nd, and that's our last preparation race before we hit the roads of Britain in September. Hopefully things will come on nicely and the shape and the form will be there or thereabouts. I'd like to keep you updated more with how things are going, but I've been just rushed off my feet at the minute, which hopefully I'll be able to tell you more about in the coming episodes of the Road to Tour of Britain. But other than that, all's well, all safe here at Ribble, and everyone's training hard at the Tour of Britain. So keep an eye out for us on the road, and hopefully we'll see you there, all being well.
So whilst the calendar is a little bit quiet at the moment, and the training bike's getting a proper workout, I've brought it over to our HQ, our service course, to get the once over from our mechanic Owen. So I'm going to give you a little tour around, but behind Road Wheel here in Fleet is one of the best bike workshops in the UK. Plenty of work needed on this thing. It's had it pretty tough so far. Hopefully Owen's going to give it a good job. But back here we have a few of our team vehicles, and then as we make our way into the service course itself, and here is the man that makes it run with the only thing that he needs.
Thank you. She just told me it was going to be empty.
So mate, you're going to sort me out with some much needed work on this bad boy over here.
Yep.
What is your sort of like day-to-day role within the team?
So I'm a mechanic. Normally between races it will be checking out wheels, checking out tyres, making sure there's no kind of lasting damage on a bike that's going to let us down in the next whatever race we're going to.
So we are maybe, I think it's 2 months now before Tour of Britain. Is it too early for you to start looking forward to it, or is it something that you're excited about?
Definitely excited, but try and keep it on the long finger for a little while. Yeah, there's plenty to do in between now and then, so try and keep you focused on what's next.
And within the armoury that you're surrounded in right now, what's your favourite piece of kit you've got either hanging on the wall or in the box?
No, I've just got a new toolbox actually, and I restocked a few other ones.
This is a new piece of kit this year, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you like this, don't you?
Yeah, that's my favourite bit.
Basically making wheel changes that little bit quicker. saves it on the side of the road. It's not as easy to run with as you think, though.
Yeah.
Does the job.
Awesome. Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Cheers, eh?